Believe me when I say there's something different today.
I'm trying to build up to a bit of a surprise, right? Trust me, there is one today. It's an important ride. It's a maiden voyage. I can't do the punchline here at Alexandra Sewer, but there's one coming. Stay with it. Just hold on a little bit longer. I'll wait for a little bit of light or a spectacular setting, but there's something to talk to you about. I've got something to show you, okay? Just keep it simple, like because this is what you're used to with me. So you ready? 1, 2, 3. There's my beautiful bike, but it's not my bike. A Trek Domane 2023 edition, and I've got it now. We built it yesterday. Well, we pulled it out of the box out at Park Bikes. I'll show you a hell of a lot more. I reckon, in the coming weeks and months. But for now, I'll show you a little bit more while I wait for the sun to potentially try and battle on through past these clouds. Right, the rain's coming in and I'm going to get home and I'll tell you about my thoughts on it. There's a lot to consider, but really first ride is when you notice a lot of the differences. And number one, it's short. The frame is actually a longer wheelbase, I think, so I've been told, than my Focus is Alco Max. The stem is like a 10 or even a 9 centimetre just looking at it, and I'm used to probably an 11 or a 12. I'll measure it and I'll tell you. And I feel really quite contracted, like as in I rode a lot of this morning, just the early stanza of this bike with my hands in the drops. Also here, that it brushes my knee ever so slightly. That's just one thing I've noticed. Also the saddle, pretty much every time I get out of the saddle it goes clack, 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 clack. I think that's just the bike settling in. There's a hell of a lot more that I will say about this. It has many features, and I have it for a while, I think, so the theory goes. And I'm looking forward to explaining a little bit more about what the Domane is all about. All right, for now, that's a little pictorial of the bike on the first ride, just before the rain settles in. To be continued. Here it is. Here's the rain. It's hitting me now. That was optimistic, wasn't it? I don't like to take a brand new bike out into sandy, muddy, wet conditions, but it's part of life, you know. And it feels so strange to have a test bike again. And for the record, I was just trying to calculate it. I don't know how many bikes I've ridden, but over the last 30 years, I would say it's over 300. It sounds excessive, but it's, you know, like 30 years is a long time. And we did a hell of a lot of test bikes, and in the magazine that I own. And before that, I worked for other magazines. So I've been riding high-end road bikes for a long time. I've been spoiled, and I've watched a huge evolution. And now I'm back on a test bike for the first time in 2 years. Crazy. The last one I had was a Cervelo Caledonia, which was a bit of a project build. I had the frame and fork set. You can see the links if you want. That feels like forever ago. And then since that got moved on, I've been exclusively on my Focus's Elco Max. And this is entirely different, only that it's not, because it's got SRAM Axis Force, which is a group set that I've used for years, and it's perfectly suitable for me. I'm only 22k in, and I'm already comfortable. Like I'm not noticing the things that stood out as soon as I got on. But I do feel way too short. I'd like a longer stem. Anyway, heaps of other things. Here's that little thing I was talking about with my knees. It's not always, actually most of the time not, but every now and again I do brush that top tube. I was exaggerating it then, just to sort of try and demonstrate.
I'll tell you about